don't you come back. Be your naughty girl. Take it down. Who's up?
I ain't been enough of petty dudes. I ain't been enough of shitty news. I ain't been a thing but dirty shoes since I was.
What's poppin', posse? Welcome back to Hippie Life. Have you ever felt that undeniable groove that makes your soul move? That raw emotion that hits you right in the feels? Well, chances are you experienced the wonderful magic of R&B.
From smoky backrooms to stadium-filling anthems, R&B has shaped popular music for generations. But where did this vibrant sound actually come from? And how did it become the genre-bending force we know and love today? To understand R&B, we gotta rewind, way back to the early 20th century in the heart of American South. Imagine a landscape painted with hardship and resilience, where the soundtrack was the soulful cries of blues, the spiritual uplift of gospel, and the improv energy of jazz. These weren't just musical styles, they were expressions of lived experience, of pain and joy, of faith and struggle. As black communities migrated to urban centers like Chicago and New York in the post-World War II era, something electrifying began to happen. Enter rhythm and blues, coined by Billboard magazine's Jerry Wexler in the late 1940s to describe the increasingly popular music made by black artists. It was initially a catch-all term for everything from jump blues to doo-wop. Think of it as a sonic rebellion against the smoother, wider sounds of the mainstream. These artists brought the raw emotion of the blues, but amped it up with a driving rhythm and electrifying energy. It was music made for dancing, for letting loose, and for feeling alive, and it was catching on like wildfire.
Right along with your own special brand of music, all rhythm and blues.
Now things got interesting. R&B's infectious groove heavily influenced the birth of rock and roll. Artists like Chuck Berry and Little Richard, who themselves came from R&B backgrounds, blurred the lines between genres, bringing this energetic sound to a wider audience. But R&B wasn't standing still. The 1960s saw the rise of soul music. Think gospel-infused vocals, powerful horn sections, and lyrics that explored love, loss, and social change with incredible depth. Legends like Ray Charles and Sam Cooke paved the way for the queen herself, Aretha Franklin. Aretha's voice became an anthem, not just for R&B, but for the civil rights movement. Soul music became a powerful voice for a generation demanding equality and recognition. As the 70s rolled around, funk exploded onto the scene. James Brown's funky innovations and the Parliament's psychedelic grooves pushed the boundaries of R&B into new, incredibly funky territories. But hey, let's not forget disco. While it had its own distinct flavor, disco was undeniably influenced by the backbone of R&B. The 80s brought a synth-heavy sound and a smoother, more polished style. Think Whitney Houston's powerhouse vocals, the elegant grooves of Sade, and the genre-bending brilliance of Prince. This era also saw the rise of New Jack Swing, a fusion of hip-hop beats and R&B melodies championed by artists like Teddy Riley and Bobby Brown. It was a sound that felt fresh, energetic, and utterly of its time. The 1990s were a golden age for R&B. From the smooth, soulful sounds of Boyz II Men and Toni Braxton, to the innovative and often socially conscious lyrics of artists like TLC and D'Angelo, the genre was incredibly diverse and commercially successful. And then came the new millennium. R&B continued to evolve, embracing hip-hop even further. Artists like Beyonce, Usher, and Alicia Keys dominated the charts, blending soulful lyrics with phenomenal production. Today, R&B is a constant evolving tapestry of sounds. From the alternative R&B artists like The Weeknd and Frank Ocean, to the genre-bending experimentation of SZA and Summer Walker, the spirit of innovation and emotional honesty remains at its core. Think about it. From the raw emotion of the blues to the polished sounds of today, R&B has always been a reflection of the culture and the soundtrack to our lives. It's a genre that's constantly borrowing, innovating, and reinventing itself, and that's what makes it so enduring. So what's next for R&B? Well, that's the exciting part. The story is still being written. It will undoubtedly continue to evolve, incorporating new influences and pushing creative boundaries.
Now, posse, it's your turn. What's your favorite era of R&B, and what's some of the artists that helped shape your musical journey? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video and want more deep dives like this, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Your support truly means the world to us, and it lets us know that you guys like these type of videos. Also, make sure you share this video with a friend that needs to learn a little bit more about R&B history. And with that being said, man, we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.